Hello and welcome to another episode of WoL Nuzlocke. So last time we were playing with Kirby and I was basically explaining the basics of how I'm going to be doing this. But now, we can go to skill tree. But first, we are going to change to Marth. Because we're going to be talking about Fire Emblem and mostly Byleth's inclusion. But some of this will kind of overlap into the rest of the Fire Emblem reps. I think for Marth, tilt attacks would be way better. Oh, I can still have one really. I think shield damage is more. Actually, let me see where I want to really go. Oh, I'm definitely going that way. Alright. Now that I can't do anything else, let's start. I realized that using one character at a time would really screw me over. Say if Marth has a bad matchup, then why not use a different character? And the whole point of me doing this is to be smarter with the entire run. You know what? Lava Floor, I'll just wait until I have an actual spirit that literally counteracts lava, because I only have lava floor resist, which won't help me that much. Bones fruit. Well, let me see what he does. Time enemy favors neutral specials. I'm actually gonna go with Mario for this one. We'll keep talking about Fire Emblem. We're just going to use Mario because of his cape right now. I really don't like the spirits that I have right now. I think that'll help me. So I'm actually going to be recording most of what I'm going to be saying after I've recorded, because I realized that the entire point of the Nuzlocke run is to play it safe as much as possible. Alright. I guess I didn't need escape. Alright. So I don't know what happened, but my camera actually messed up and I stopped recording. I've gotten literally from over here to here, but we're just gonna keep on going. We're probably gonna get to like inside here, or I think we need Mega Man, or if we can't go over here, then we'll just go until we'll see when we'll end. Let me see. Oh, nothing really happens? Okay. And other topics I can ramble on, but for this one I want to actually get through some points, and I can't read off of what I've written while trying to play this game properly. So there's going to be some moments where I'll be interrupted by myself basically, so I hope you can follow along. So the first point people bring up is that Fire Emblem is an OK franchise. And that's all Fire Emblem is. It is objectively the one franchise that the reaction is toxic at worst and okay at best. Name one franchise that you can realistically get another character in Smash and have a worse reaction than Fire Emblem. When Mii fighter costumes are the highlight of the direct, you failed as a character. Then people want to bring out that Nintendo is a business and will make business decisions. And I agree with that, but we are consumers, and as consumers, we have the right to express our dissatisfaction with this product. And by this, I mean, we all know that the only reason why Fire Emblem characters are in now are just to promote the newest Fire Emblem. And with a game with 80 characters, you don't want to see a character just because they're an ad for a game. Then people want to point out that Pokemon and Mario are two other franchises that have 8 characters in Smash. But there's really no comparison. Fire Emblem has sold about 15 million games worldwide. So there's a fan base, but if you look at Mario and Pokemon sales, it's not even close. They're both around 500 million. So according to these numbers, Fire Emblem barely even deserves a single character. Obviously, I don't think that Fire Emblem should never have been in Smash, but to compare Pokemon and Mario to Fire Emblem is not a logical argument in their case. Then when asked why there's so many Fire Emblem characters, a lot of people say that it's Sakurai because he loves Fire Emblem, and that's fine by itself. Alright, so we're just gonna get one more thing to get endless Smash holding, but that'll probably be it for the video. I'm just gonna fight whoever's easier out of these two. Oh, I'm definitely fighting you. He's had plenty of characters that were only in because he wanted them in, most of them being Fire Emblem, but it would be unrealistic for him to keep adding these characters from a franchise that even he knows will evoke negative feedback and not expect fans to be disappointed. People try to dismiss any complaints about a new character, saying that it's because it isn't the character that that person specifically wanted. With Byleth's inclusion, that was farther from the case. And the reason why there's so much controversy around Fire Emblem is because most Smash fans are okay with anyone getting in except for Fire Emblem. And that's why it's such a meme. Ooh, got him. Alright, so I should... Well, I guess I need that button. Alright, we'll probably get there next episode. It looks like I'm starting with you, and we'll take this route to the button next episode, but for now, we are just going to get this, because I want to go get the double final smash. Hopefully we'll get it soon. For me personally, the only character that I wanted in Smash that I got was Banjo, and that's cool, but I didn't rage every fighter reveal just because it wasn't Waluigi or Crash. I acknowledge that either they were a heavily requested fighter, or a fighter that was popular in a certain country. Byleth was neither. Now a lot of people point out that Byleth's inclusion doesn't waste a spot, and I agree with that, but we all waited a third of the year and woke up early in the morning with so much hype to be let down. Sakurai even hyped them up right before with not even Nintendo executives know. Little did we know that really, therein meant something completely different. This point is more specifically from Aaron Nitmar, and he says that Nintendo doesn't have to go with what he said anymore, since he's no longer part of Nintendo. They don't have to go with whatever he says now, but the Fighter's Pass was made when Reggie was part of Nintendo, and any intellectual property would stay with Nintendo if the creators left, so why wouldn't the words of a higher-up be any different? A lot of people wanted to point out that complaining about Byleth's inclusion doesn't change anything since he's already in the game and it's already made. I like to point out that we can't do anything about Byleth being an ultimate specifically, but if we express our disappointment in this character, then Nintendo, or at least Sakurai, will see it and will keep in mind that which characters are added do matter, and if we are unsatisfied, we will express that next time as well. And I'm not saying that this will guarantee that Nintendo will always make the best characters for whatever the future holds for Smash, but it will let them know that we are not complacent. Now the last thing I want to point out is the whole Who's Mad meme. Who's Mad is just a toxic way of saying that other people are being toxic. I was completely fine with Hero because he was an original character from a franchise that has not had representation in Smash before, and has an innovative original moveset. Which of those really describe Byleth? If you were to ask me which YouTuber's viewpoint I resonate more with on this situation, it'd be the Mighty Keith, because although he's okay with it, I do agree that the moveset should have been on a Monster Hunter character, because I don't care about Fire Emblem or Monster Hunter, but at least Monster Hunter is an unrepresented franchise in Smash, and it really makes no sense that Rathalos is in, but there's no character to go with that assist trophy. So that's about it. Let me know what other topics that I can talk about with any of the characters that I have right now, or any topics that I can talk with other characters in the future. Also, let me know what you think about Fire Emblem, and whether or not you agree with anything that I say, then at least be as respectful as I've been in this video.